So you have identified what you want to achieve and where you want to go, but are unable to find out how to change yourself, how to like apply the right behaviors and like get rid of the wrong behaviors in your own self. These are the difficulties faced by most of the people. So I am here for you with the 6 steps reframing process based on the NLP method to help you change whatever reality you are facing in your mind and get to the desired objective. So hey guys, this is Naveen and you are here because you have a spark inside yourself to do great things, and we empower you with the tools to help you achieve that. So without delay, let's get started. So before we actually get to the 6 steps, there are 2 presuppositions. Now if you have watched the 6 pillars of NLP video in my course, you have find out the second pillar, which is presuppositions. What are presuppositions? Presuppositions are basic beliefs, basic assumptions we have about the world, like how things behave, what things are, how much we interact with them, how other people interact with them. So these are the presuppositions which guide us in the complex territory of the world. These are a map to our like reality. So if we change those guiding maps, we may be able to change our reality and therefore our actions and behaviors. So there are 2 presuppositions which you must first like ingrain in yourself, like accept in yourself before you can actually use the 6 steps reframing process. The first presupposition is that every negative behavior or every positive behavior is governed by different part of your subconscious mind. That these our mind is not like mixing everything and everything is governed by every part in our minds. There are different parts controlling different behaviors. You are not just like one you are or one you are not. You are actually a combination of different things inside your own mind, inside your unconscious mind. First you must believe that. The second presupposition is that every behavior has a positive intention in your mind. Whatever behavior you do, whether you think it is a positive behavior or whether you think it is a negative behavior, you must assume, it is the basic tenet of NLP theory, that it has a positive intention when it was created in our minds. Like if you are wasting time, your mind is programmed to do it and it had a positive intention. Maybe it wanted to save energy in that time. Maybe it was unnecessary. You will not realize that at that time, but later on you will realize that this behavior had a positive intention. So it will help if you first already believe it. So these were the presuppositions that you must first ingrain in yourself, and then we can move forward. Now getting to the 6 steps, actually the 6 steps reframing process. First of all, what you should do? First of all, what you should do is identify the behavior you want to change. Identify like complete process, like what happens and what you do and like what is the result, how do you feel after that, before that, and all these things. Get the data. Identify the behavior specifically what you want to change. Second, communicate with the part. Like whenever you are doing the exact behavior that you are trying to change, identify which part of your brain is actually triggering that behavior. Observe within your mind. Try to like guess which part of the brain it is coming from, and establish communication with the part. Like say to him within yourself that I want to change it. I want to change you. Your intention may be positive, but it had negative influence on our lives. So we have to change it. Communicate with the part. Now, third you must do is, it is the basic presupposition, and this you have to like ingrain in yourself. Separate behavior from the intention. You have an inclination to like combine the behavior and the intention. If your behavior is bad for you, you try to assume that the intention was also bad in your mind, but it was not. Your mind was actually trying to like get something for you by doing that behavior. The behavior may be negative, but the intention of the mind was always positive. Your mind is always working for you in ways you never know. So understand that behavior is different from intention, and try to identify the intention. What was the intention of the mind? Like if you're wasting time, what triggered it in the first place? It may be like a lot of stress in your work, and you couldn't handle it, and your brain just like did shut down, and you were lying for 2 or 3 or maybe 4 hours. The behavior may be wrong, but the intention was correct in your mind itself. So identify what was the actual intention. Now comes the basic like changing things, where you must try to change things. It is try to like align different behavior with the same intention. You have identified the intention itself. Now you must like attach a different behavior with the intention. You were tired, like go for a walk or something, try to meditate, or try to like release techniques, try to use release techniques. So attach different behaviors to your original intention. Now the fifth part is future pacing. Sit down. You have identified the correct intention. You have identified new behaviors that you want to ingrain in yourself. Now it is time to like create the reality of the future with those 2 things you have identified. Pacing the future, like leading to the future. What you must do is imagine yourself in future. It may be like near future or away in the future, and try to imagine what you would like see, what you would hear, what you would feel the moments when you do the new behavior. Try to like imagine different case scenarios in those situations. What it will do is it will like create the new neural pathways in your mind that you need to actually do the new thing. Now the last step is ecology check. Before actually implementing the behavior in your life, you must do an ecology check. Ecology, as you may know, is 2 types, internal and external. You must check it internally that this behavior is correct for you, and you must check the outside circumstances that it is good for other people too, as well. And after doing these 6 steps, you will be like amazed at how better the results are coming. So I hope I have provided you with a tool to empower yourself to do great things, to make great change in your life. Thank you.